right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Toronto. Well, for Toronto, this is where it begins. The expectations you have for this season meet reality tonight. Everything you've been working on gets put to the test. You hope that you've done your job and can come out of here with a win.
Opening day. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday and then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Antoine Jamison. He's out there with Russell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Dumars. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Chandler out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jones. Then there's Kobe. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Looking forward to.
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see it.
The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. From 15 feet away, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Now here's Kobe. It's Chandler high post. Outside Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Kept alive. Chandler. There's the pass to Rodman. Over Jamison. And that one's good by Rodman.
And Chandler's so good at using his height to see over the top of the defense to deliver.
Dumars the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Jamison. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pierce dishes to Chandler. Back to Pierce. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Now, here's Dumars. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. Over Dumars. Kobe's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Wiggins. And Chandler sends it back.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooters.
Outside Pierce. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Rodman, no good on that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Now here's West. Pass to Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Rodman with the defensive effort.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
West passes to Wiggins. From the high post. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Bibby. Here's Rodman, fended by West. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Jamison. Some solid defense by Rodman. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And Kobe drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Bibby against West. Buries it down low.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Passes it to Kobe. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Marley. Pass to Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Bryant's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Toronto trails by 5. West passes to Sabonis. Great D that time from Hibbert. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. On the wing, Bryant. He dishes it to Grant. Toronto grabs the miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Fournier kicks it to West. To the wing on the left. Now Fournier still looking for his first bucket in this one. A 3 ball. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Kobe. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And it takes a Herculean defensive effort to rattle Bryant. He sinks contested shots at will. How about his focus?
And we'll be back with you shortly. What are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, Ricky Rubio is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Willis. Then there's Kersey. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Here's Harper after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Hibbert. Sabonis grabs the board. Toronto trailing. Rubio looking around. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Kersey passes to Fournier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle, Bibby. That's basket number 2 with his third shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rubio outside. Fournier against Grant. Pass to Willis. And that one, good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Outside Harper. Here's Hibbert. That one misses. Nice D from Sabonis. Harper against Rubio. Now the pass to Willis. Some solid defense from Grant.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Outside Harper. To the left side wing. Here's Hibbert. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Here's Kuzi. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it go from 14. And again, Toronto no luck. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Harper, no good. Toronto trails by 4. Here's Dumars, trying to get open as Jamison. They get it back. Good on the shot.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
47%, pretty solid. Outside Pierce. Got a piece of it. Back to Jones. It's Pierce on the wing. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pierce has got his second basket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Fires from 14. Pierce with the rebound. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Harper. Rodman against Russell. Rodman passes to Pierce. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Dumars. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Pierce. They double up Pierce. Kicks it out to Jones. The 19-foot shot, and that's off the glass and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Kobe's checked in for Derek Harper. And Toronto also making a switch. West is checked in. "32 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jones. For Toronto, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Jamison hits them both. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Kobe with it. 8 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Kobe's got 10 points.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The home team, they lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to
Quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're just not generating enough offense. The guys all look like they're on a different page, out of rhythm, out of sync, out of style. Several times they look flat out confused. They're still in good position to win this.
The offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Jones. Dennis Rodman is out there with Chandler. And there's Bryant. And it's Pierce in at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of...
He's off on the second. Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Jamison. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Chandler. The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Toronto trails by 9. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Kuzi. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dumars. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pierce has doubled. Pass to Jones. Back to Pierce. Jones finds Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 6 points for Paul Pierce.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Russell. On the wing, Wiggins. And that one drops.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize at the line.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Second shot opportunity, and Hibbert lays it up and in. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Fournier. And the pass to Willis. Ryan against Rubio. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oh, we have the time. Bryant. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Grant against Fournier. No good from Grant. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Toronto. 11-point game. Passes it to Kersey. Kicks it out to Rubio. The fader. And that's collected by Grant. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Marley. That shot missing. Nice D from Fournier. Toronto trails by 11. Pass to Kersey. Now Sabonis. He's guarded by Marley. Sabonis, the pass to Kersey. Now here's Sabonis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From downtown. No good there. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. Marley dishes to Bryant. Rubio against Marley. Back to Bryant. Here's Grant. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Grant's got his first points in this one.
And not hard to see why.
Checked in. Now here's Sabonis. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Grant against West. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he sinks the second. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Bibby kicks to Pierce. And here's Kobe from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 12. Down low, here's Hibbert. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. West passes to Sabonis over Hibbert. And that one hits back iron. A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bryant in the post. West on him. Bryant's shot is off. West outside. It's deflected. Pierce with the steal. 1 second left. That one's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The home team up 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. For Toronto right now, Joe Dumars is out there with West. Then it's Russell. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint, here's Jones. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's West. He's looking for Wiggins and
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Kobe. Fires from 14. Here's Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Yeah, Chandler doesn't have a long way to go, but he gets up for that one.
West passes to Wiggins. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Rodman.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now here's Jamison. Over Rodman. Russell trying to free himself up. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pierce up top, covered by Wiggins. Jones kicks to Pierce. Dumars against Jones. To the inside. From short range. And Bryant finishes inside.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Dumars. Jones, the pass to Pierce. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot's good from Kuzi.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Kobe. Pierce with a wide open look. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 14-point game. Here's Kuzi, and there it is for him.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody...
What a jam!
Wow!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Trying to get open is Jamison. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Jones. Back to Bryant. Poke loose. Wiggins outside. The offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. And here's Pierce. Clock at 6. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
The pass to Jamison. Over Rodman. Here's Kuzi. Back to Jamison. Russell trying to free himself up. Some solid defense by Rodman. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Bryant looking over the floor. Jones against Dumars. Outside, Kobe. And he makes that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Wiggins shooting foul as the whistle blows. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here's Harper. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. The dish to Ingles. He kicks it to Robertson. 5 to shoot. Passes to Grant. Over Harris. Almost, but it rolls out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Offensive rebound. Russell. Banked in off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some
Out to do.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.